Monaco, Monaco, Monaco. With so many wondering if it deserves a place on the Formula One calendar, what a time for the Principality to produce some of the best racing and most exciting moments that we've seen this season so far. There was drama, there was controversy, there were wets, there were dries, and there was plenty in between as well. But one man stands atop the pile this Sunday. Let's dive into exactly how he got there in our race recap here at GP Fans. Remember to get on to social media, GP Fans Global on Twitter and Instagram to follow all of the fallout from Sunday's race. But here is what happened on a racing Sunday in the Principality. Sergio Perez was able to hold off Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc to win the Monaco Grand Prix, with the Mexican driver struggling for grip in the latter stages of the race. A dramatic delayed start to the event thanks to an intense downpour just before the cars were about to go out on the formation lap made life very hectic indeed for pit crews before a car was even driven in anger on Sunday. But once we got underway in the Principality, there was plenty of drama on track as well. Over an hour late and behind the safety car to start, green flags were eventually thrown after the first couple of laps, and racing could finally take place, with Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari able to etch out a solid early lead. But as the track began to dry, Sergio Perez decided to pit on lap 17 for intermediates, triggering carnage in the pit lane with plenty in the top order following suit. Ferrari pulled in Carlos Sainz to respond to Red Bull, but the Spanish driver opted for full wets rather than the inters, with his team listening, while his teammate came in for said intermediates, but lost track position to Max Verstappen in the process. At the second round of stops for slicks on lap 22, Leclerc again lost out thanks to miscommunication between he and his team, with the local hero coming out of the second round of changes in 4th place. Perez, on the other hand, went an extra lap on his intermediates compared to Sainz, who was still riding in the full wets, with the Mexican's warmer tyres helping him to pit and come out with the lead of the race, Verstappen creating a Sainz sandwich with the Red Bulls first and third. On lap 30, a slip from Mick Schumacher saw his Haas end up splitting into two pieces on the barriers at the swimming pool complex, leading to red flags as the track walls needed to be repaired. Thankfully, the driver is okay, but a frustrating afternoon for both he and his team, with Kevin Magnussen retiring moments before. After the delay, the Grand Prix became a timed event, with the race clock ticking down from around about 13 minutes remaining. With the Red Bulls on the mediums and the Ferraris on the hards for the final stint, would the tyres of Perez and Verstappen hold out? With grip coming on a drying track, but graining becoming a major issue for the leader, Perez was able to navigate the final few minutes of the race with barely a second separating him from 4th place Leclerc, and hold on under intense pressure to take his 3rd win of his career and join the list of Monaco Grand Prix victors. "It's a dream come true. As a driver, you dream of winning here," said Perez after the race. "After your home race, there is no other more special weekend to win. So to do it, and the way we did it, we just made it a bit harder for ourselves at the end. But it was just with the graining I had to not make any mistakes and bring it home, but keeping Carlos behind wasn't easy." So the top 10 in Monaco looks like this. Perez leading home Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, who finally finishes at his home Grand Prix, but not in the position he would have hoped for. The best of the rest was George Russell in the Mercedes, who has yet another top 5 finish to his name this season, with Lando Norris in the McLaren 6th, Fernando Alonso in the Alpine 7th, after he recovers from what was a torrid home Grand Prix a week ago in Spain. Lewis Hamilton finished 8th, Valtteri Bottas 9th, and Sebastian Vettel bringing home the final point for Aston Martin. So what did you make of the Monaco Grand Prix? Was that delayed start farcical or fair? And did we get the right race winner in the end? Or was Charles Leclerc perhaps screwed over slightly by his incompetent team pit wall at Ferrari? Let us know in the comments section below, as always, particularly who was your driver of the day. Was it Sergio holding on right at the end? And of course, follow all of the fallout at gpfans.com and GPFans Global on Twitter and Instagram.